Okay, hi Taurus. Okay, so my name's Ben. I'm an intuitive reader and a spiritual teacher. Welcome to my channel. I just woke up, so I forgot I had to do an intro for a minute. Alright, so we're going to be starting with, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or honestly, if it resonates with you, then all the better. It's just energy, so we're going to start with the Mythic Tarot. If you see some smoke, I have incense going. If you hear music, I have some music playing. We're going to be doing an as above, so below spread today. I already pre-shuffled everything. So, wow. Wake up, guys. For me too, I gotta wake up. Alright. Okay, have some cards, please. Oh, so it'll be above, below, within, without, and then the central focus and the key to piecing it all together. Hope you guys have been well. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Alright, okay. Huh. Okay, this is very interesting so far. Very interesting. Okay, one more. Alright, there it is. Wow. Wow. Man. Well, shit. And on the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Alright, I can see how this reading is gonna go. So we're gonna pull one of these. This is the Living with a Feather Heart Tarot. Only gonna pull one of these though, because I'm gonna read the meanings from the book. And they're pretty long, but there's a lot of insight in even just one of these cards, so well worth it. Trust me, I just woke up, so I'm a little like chill right now, but give it like 5 minutes, I'm gonna be back to my ridiculous self. Alright, so it says, I do good. Nice. That one hasn't popped out for anyone yet so far. Because a few people had the same cards here. Okay. Alright, and then we'll pull two of the Psychic Tarot. Cards are gorgeous. I can't get over this deck. It is so beautiful. Even got the gold trim here on the side. It's just gorgeous. Wake up, Ben. Okay. I'm also just feeling this energy too, but it's not bad. It's just, it's intense, but in a good way. Alright. Two, please. There's one. That's three, but, oh, alright. Alright, well, I guess you guys get three. Don't tell the other signs. Alright. Okay, so we had, this one came out by itself. We had Rejoice in Celebration, and these two came out together. We have Balance and Awareness, and these are a black border. So these are, in the tarot, these are both major arcana cards. You have Temperance and you have the Magician. Funny, because we have the Magician right here too. So you have major arcana in this reading, a lot of it, and you have repeating major arcana, so that's significant. Alright. Okay, we're gonna get right into this. So like I was saying, okay, so this first spot, this is the central focus for the reading. So we have the Ten of Wands. Typically, this is it's not a negative, like it kind of has a negative connotation to it. It's the Ten of Wands, so it's usually about being overburdened, overworked, too much going on, like just chaotic energy that makes you feel trapped. Like when you just have too much going on in your life and you just, it like brings you to a halt because you don't even know how to handle any of it, you know? But this being the central focus, if there were any other cards on this spread, I would have been like, oh, well, this may be kind of a difficult month. But seeing as it's clarified by all of these really good cards, what I'm seeing is this is what you've been in. So you've, Taurus, you've been in kind of like, I want to say almost like an intermission period, but not so much like you're waiting for something. It's more of you literally just feel stuck. Like, I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, let's say you have all your bills lined up at once this month or something, and like that threw you off, and you had to like go through most of your savings to pay them off, and now you kind of feel like burdened and trapped or something. Like, I'm just trying to think of scenarios, and that one happened to pop in my head, so that one might be significant for someone, but it's mostly just like feeling so done, basically, like, so just like, I'm done, like, I don't care, like, kind of like that energy. But that it's that at the end of that, because the cards that are clarifying this is a brand new cycle for sure. Because up top here, even though that's the overall energy, like I said, you got to look at, what else is in the reading here. So even though this card is typically something negative, not, I don't like that term, but because nothing's negative or positive, everything has its own meaning. But we'll see as you'll see as the reading goes on. It's gonna be a good reading, I swear. So okay, so this position up here, this is the above section. So this is the heavenly influences that are surrounding you, even though you can't see them. We have the Knight of Swords here. So whatever you believe in, it's your prerogative to believe whatever you want. But whatever you believe in is telling you that things are about to very quickly change for you. Like, extremely quickly. This is the one of the fastest moving knights in the deck, okay? And it's swords energy too. So this is mental energy. So either you're going to be having an abrupt perspective change on something, or you really are going to be having someone or something or some whatever it is coming towards you very, very quickly. And Spirit wants you to know that yes, you're feeling like this, like this right now, but that is quickly changing. And that's what I was saying, where usually this card has a negative connotation to it, but the position it's in this reading with the other cards, you're at the end of that cycle. So the new cycle that you're coming into is coming very, very quickly. And then down here, this is the below section. So this is the material influences, like the things you can actually see, touch, feel, whatever. Whereas this is, you can't. It's the astral, okay? And this is the physical. So in the physical, you're going to be seeing balance start to come into your life, and you're going to be seeing karma return, whether that be good or bad. That's all up to you and what you've been doing with your thoughts and actions and intentions. But what I'm seeing is this is good karma. So if you are receiving bad karma, I would say do some inner work and try to figure out why that's happening to you, because everything that happens to you is a lesson for your own growth, but you do bring the lessons onto yourself. So, but anyway, so this is justice. So it's similar to, where is it? This card over here, balance. It's similar to the temperance card because they're both major arcana, where she's holding the scale as well. But it's not only about balance here, okay? She's got an owl on her shoulder. She's got a sword here. The Justice card is about justice, which you need truth, wisdom, and balance, okay, for justice. That's why she's got the owl for wisdom, the sword for truth, and the scale for balance. So this is, and you got the checkerboard on the bottom here. That's a reference to chess. And in chess, you need every piece, every piece has its own attributes and own abilities and own perks, if you want to call it that. And think of that as each part of yourself in life, okay? So you need all of that to succeed. So what you're going to be seeing here is the parts of you that are out of balance, or the parts of your life that are out of balance, or places that you haven't been honest with yourself or other people, or places that you're just looking for wisdom. All of that is coming into your physical reality right now. So that is amazing. That's beautiful. And it doesn't even end there. Like, this reading is going up, 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 up. Like, we're just going up and up. Like I was saying, you were at the end of a bad cycle, so the beginning's going to be a little rocky, okay? Like, I see that for the beginning of the July, it's still going to be a little tough. But by the end of July, it's going to be a whole new cycle here. So we have the Magician. In this section here is the within section. So this is what's happening on the inside of you that's affecting your outer reality. So with it being the Magician, this is one of the best freaking cards to have in this section. This literally means that you have everything that you need to manifest and anything that you want. You have the power, you have the ability. He has everything he needs. This is in tarot. In tarot, the Fool goes through this journey in the major arcana. The Fool card didn't come out here, but if he did, you'd see that he's kind of just walking off a ledge, very carefree. It's the beginning of his lessons. But once he reaches this stage, which is the Magician, this is one of the last stages that he's in, okay? So he's got everything he needs. He's got the Sword for truth, the Wand for passion, the Cup for emotion and love, and the Pentacle for stability and abundance. So, and you know, with it being in this position, this is saying that internally, because you're going to be seeing this in your physical reality, it's going to help you with this. It's going to help show you that you have the ability and the good karma, and your guides are always there to help you. You have all of that on your side, and everything I just mentioned as well, to really help you move into this new cycle. And then over here, we have the Page of Cups. So this section over here is the without section. So this is what's happening in your outer reality that's affecting your inner reality. So like I was saying, with this Ten of Wands here, you were feeling really just over it and done with everything. Like that was it. Like you were just burnt out. You know, this is also a card about burnout. So if you're, I know Taurus, you're an earth sign, and my sun sign is Virgo. So I get it. I know earth signs really like their stability, but sometimes overworking yourself can lead you to this burnout where you're just like you're just like exhausted. You're just done. And over here, with this being in the without section, so in your outer reality, you're going to be seeing that, like I said, this brand new beginning, things are slowly starting to change, and this is a page. So, and cups is emotion. So with it being a page, you're slowly going to start to see not just the good karma and the balance, truth, and wisdom coming into your physical reality, you're also going to be seeing more emotion coming into your reality, whether it be closer friendships, maybe mending with people that you love if you had some issues with them or something. Just slowly opening the door back up to your heart, if you want to see it that way, because when you're in this energy, you're closed off because you're just so burnt out. You can't open your heart, you can't open your mind. You're literally kind of like a walking zombie once you reach this point, you know? So that's amazing, even just right there. And then to top it all off, which is incredible, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So the position that this card is in is the 6th card. So this is the balance, the key to piecing all of this together. And it's gorgeous. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So like I was saying, this is over, and the new cycle that's rushing in quickly is you realizing your self-worth and who you are, okay? Even if you don't, like if I were to ask you right now, who are you? Could you answer that question? Without giving me any labels or any material things or anything you think defines you, do you know who you actually are? Regardless of any physical possessions or outwardly attachments? You know, that's something you really got to think about. Who are you, okay? Who are you? Your essence, your soul. What makes you passionate? You know, what do you actually want to get out of life? Are you living someone else's life, or are you living for yourself? You know, these are all the questions that you're starting to ask yourself. And that's amazing, because this Nine of Pentacles energy is something everyone should strive to be at. This is an independent, fully functional energy. You know, this guy's chilling on his own. He's got everything he needs, but he's not doing it in a selfish way, okay? You see how much abundance is around him? His aura and his energy is vibrating at such a high level that he has all of this abundance and beautiful nature around him. You know, if you were vibrating with a negative energy, it wouldn't be this beautiful scenery, because it'd be more of an ego. So it'd be more, not dark and gloomy type thing, but, you know, when you're in a high vibration, you attract high vibration, if you know, and when you're in an ego vibration, you're going to attract more ego vibration. So that's amazing. So, wow. Damn. All right, so we're going to read this card here next. It says, I do good. Let me find that in the book real quick. Give me a sec. I do good. Okay, let's see. 34. Page 103 to 104. I like to say the numbers just in case it's significant for you guys. Alright. Take a deep breath before I start reading. Okay. I do good. In physics, the conservation of energy means that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. It can only be transformed from one form to another. Emotional gradients gradually fade in and out of consciousness depending on what lesson life leads us through and how the mind makes sense of the mysteries of the phenomenal world. Laughter, tears, and orgasm are all ecstatic releases in their own right, coordinates of consciousness rooted in the heart center. Happiness, as the effervescence within the heart space, is so special because when life shows us contrast, sense memories remind us that although what comes up must go down. Wow, I can't articulate right now. I'm not sure why. I think it's the energy. Like I was saying, you're coming out of this bad cycle, and I'm picking up on that energy. So I'm going to take a break from reading. So not only are you feeling overburdened, because I'm having such a hard time reading right now, and I never do, I really think that there's some sort of truth or something that you're not saying that needs to be said, and it's overburdening you. There's some sort of block in your throat chakra. I can definitely feel that, and there's a lot of blue in this reading, because I feel that blockage right now. I really can't read, and that usually never happens to me. Jeez, alright, so, where did I leave off? Okay. What goes up must come down. The metonymy can transform if we recall the power of a smile when things appear to go south. The nebulousness of emotion and how energy is conserved can present a challenge when attempting to do good in every effort, especially if you are looking to live in alignment with this particular ideal. The nebulous notion of good, in quotations, is often subjective, a construct of culture and imagination, and what truly defines something as the antithesis of bad can be theorized to be the energy behind an action. So let me clarify that real quick. So what that was saying, just like I was saying, I don't like the terms negative and positive because it's all perspective and it's all circumstance. So what that was saying is what's good to you may not be good to somebody else, okay? That's when you have to realize it's perspective. So if someone does something to you and you think that's horrible, that person may not agree because in their world, they don't think that's horrible. So that's just something to keep in mind, that it's, everyone's different. Don't expect you from people because people are not you, And I think that's where part of this burden was coming in, because you were probably doing whatever that situation was. I'm probably going to dig into it in a minute here, but whatever that situation was, you were trying too hard either to please people or you were expecting yourself from people, which you can't do because that will only lead to you getting let down, because once you place expectations on something, it'll never, it kind of ruins that energy, because when you expect something, you're not being grateful for it. But when you're in a vibration of being grateful for what you have, that's how you attract more abundance. So, all right, let me finish reading this card here. As energy is something that cannot be created, but rather cultivated and transformed, we empower the invisible world by embodying heart-based emotions in our actions, reactions, choices, and connections. Good, in quotations, as a primary option is an offering or an articulation of the way of kind deeds, warm words, and a devotion to being the best possible person you can be. The etymology of gospel finds its truest roots in the Greek word euangelion, I don't know, I can't speak Greek, meaning good news. An ancient tradition spoke of the most sacred actions and greatest stories of all time from lip to ear. Good books, which spread good news, allow words to exist in three-dimensional objects, so that the testimonies of history and the accounts of the great mysteries can be studied and observed. Goodness embodied allows for an existence which in history is motion. A motion expressed in the highest form. Energy transformed into a testimony of a life lived in alignment with loving kindness and a conservation of affection to cause an effect to the world in need. With every deed done, time becomes dented with dignity, human hearts expand farther away from density, and the light of the earth shines brighter than before. That is amazing. But yeah, exactly what we were saying here. It was talking about the perceptions of good and bad. You may think, I do good, I'm doing good, this is good for me, but remember that that's all perspective. So this quick change that could be coming in here, because this is sword energy, there's actually a lot of swords in here, this could be a perspective change. So you could be seeing that what you thought was best for you, or you thought what was doing good, now you have a new perspective on it, and you're able to see the bigger picture, and you realize that that's not the case. I had to sip my tea. Jeez, you guys definitely have a block in your throat chakra, because I can't even speak. Okay. But I am going to dig into this situation a little bit. I want to know why this Ten of Wands is here, so I'm going to take this for a minute. Alright, Spirit. What is so overburdening? Like, what has been going on? What is the cycle that's ending about being overburdened here for Taurus? Let's see. There's one. There's two. Maybe like one more. Maybe not. We'll give it a second. Because it's whatever Spirit wants. I'm not in charge here. I'm just the messenger. Really? Alright. Alright. Well, I guess 7 it is. Alright. So, damn, that's a lot. That's okay. Well, I guess we'll make room over here. I will try to stay organized. Okay. So, with this deck, I don't read reversals. And Spirit knows that, so don't fret, don't worry. Messages that are meant to come out always come out. Huh. Okay. Yeah. I kind of figured it was something like that. Huh. Well, I was going to say, Taurus, you're the first one that didn't follow our trend right now for the month, but I take that back because similar to what I was saying, I think it was in the Virgo reading. Don't quote me on that. I think it was Virgo, but just in case it's not. One of the readings that I did. Yeah, one of the readings that I did was actually very similar to this. I want to say it was Virgo. So what happened in the past, I said this in the Virgo video too, depends where you are in your stages, okay? But I can see where people are when I do these videos. So Virgo and Taurus, I'm seeing that you two are a little bit further than some of the other signs. Like I said, it's not a competition, it's just the journey, okay? Like a spiritual growth journey. You're a little further right now in this energy. Like you're maneuvering it a little faster. But like I said, it's not a competition because, first of all, you should never rush through anything. I'm just saying that you guys happen to be ahead a little bit. So, in the past, it's funny because this past energy is the current energy for some of the other signs that I did. That's why I mentioned that. So in the past, you were dealing with a page, okay? Some sort of, it could have been another earth sign, it could have been, I was gonna say a fire sign, but I really don't think so. I really think it was another earth sign because we have so many pentacles in here. So you were dealing with someone in the past who wanted you, or who wanted to offer you something, or did offer you something, but it wasn't a very magnificent offer, if that makes sense. It was kind of just like sometimes people will throw you a bone just to keep you around type thing. That's what I'm seeing here. This person has a lot of love for you, but it didn't work out. And this was your energy up here, so you were the Queen of Wands in this situation. Even if you're not a female, it's just the energies. You were the Queen of Wands in that situation, and you wanted a victory. You know, you wanted to celebrate. You wanted acknowledgement. You wanted this person to appreciate you, and that didn't happen. So it really caused you to feel like this, which is the Ten of Swords, and we have the Ten of Wands over here. So this situation like burnt you out. Like you were just like, fuck that. Like you had enough. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could have been a work situation, friend, family, whatever. Apply it how it fits. But whatever situation it was, you were like, I've had enough. And I'm really glad you did that because then you were able to go into this hermit mode. Excuse me. And that's how you're going through all of this, where you're realizing your potential and your worth because you were able to enter this hermit mode. So this is the past energy, remember? So that's what you just went through. And this is what you're going through now. So, like I was saying in the past, you were dealing with something that was really just that situation or that person had no respect for you and no acknowledgement, no appreciation for what you actually were doing for them. They were kind of just getting what they could from you and pretty much just keeping it at that, keeping you at bay, not letting you go, but not letting you in either. And you were like, you know what? I'm not worth that, and I know more than that, or that's the energy that you're coming into where you realize that. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure I'm not approaching the half-hour mark. I am. I got 5 minutes. So, all right. Well, we got 5 minutes. Okay, so I don't need to read these because I know what they mean. I'm going to read that one though for you guys. So, because like I was saying, these are just major arcana cards. So, we have awareness, which again, this is the same card, just a different deck. These are both the magician card. So you are all set. Like, you know what you're doing. You know, you got everything you need to manifest. And you're finding that balance, and you got the justice coming in to help you. And let me take a look at Rejoice and Celebration real quick. Let me see. 97. These are short readings, so let's see. A time of merriment, celebration, birth, success, and victory is at hand. You're doing what you love most and are pursuing your passion. When you follow your heart and intuition with zeal, there are no limits to what you can achieve. With the energy of excitement and love is present, you can feel it moving in you. Somehow, love has a way of showing you that you're connected to something much larger than yourself. It's number 3. The number 3 symbolizes unity and a time to rejoice in gratitude and sharing, whether it's with family members, friends, or even co-workers. This is the moment of fruition for all your dedicated work. So pat yourself on the back and party and dance in celebration of your accomplishments. Exactly. So the main message to take away from this is, yes, you just went through a shit show, but man, because of that shit show, you're realizing your worth, and the universe is returning your good karma to you as long as you have good karma coming. But that's amazing, guys. I'm really happy for you. So whatever energy you were in, it's, the trouble's over. You're entering a beautiful new start here. So I am really happy for you, Wow. All right, well, I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like if you want, hit me up. No, I'm kidding. All right, have a good day.